be sold unto your enemies.
He said you shall be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
Look right here. What's right here? Look right here. All that wasn't we sold to our enemies? Come on, Black Friday. That was us. They was selling us. Christmas, we was the gifts. All that, read.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
For slave men and slave women, read.
And no man shall buy you.
No man can redeem us. The only person that can redeem us is Christ. And he's coming back with salvation. Not for everybody, but only for us. And we have to accept that. What's going on, family? How you doing? What's your name? Your name, Cameron? Hardy.
He wants to know. I asked him why are we in these conditions and what would it take? Because he knows Jesus Christ is black. He knows we Israelites. Okay. And I explained to him why are we in the hood to get us. He wants to know what would it take for us as a people to get out of these things.
I like your mindset, brother. That's a mindset that all our people need to have to try to get out of this captivity. Give me that Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to show you. So the reason why we're even in this state is because we didn't do this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It said if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Do you know the book of Deuteronomy?
I believe I read that.
So do you? You're in John right now. Okay, cool. So you are in your Bible. Okay, for sure. So this is Moses speaking to the Israelites, God's chosen people. And he said, if you do not hearken or listen unto God's commandments, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it said that if you don't listen and keep these commandments that I'm giving you from the Lord, you will be in these curses. And it's about to explain the curses that we're going through, all right? Read.
Verse 16, Cursed shall thou be in the city.
It said, cursed shalt thou be in the city. Right now, you got a question, right? Why are we in this state and how can we get out of it? Are we not cursed in the city right now? Are we getting shot down? We getting gunned down by our own people in our cities? This is what we go through. This was a curse because we didn't keep God's commandments. So if we understand that this curse happened because we didn't keep God's commandments, what do we need to do to reverse it?
I was going to ask, is it more than just the 10 commandments?
It is more than just the 10. 10 is the umbrella. It's way more than 10 commandments. I'm going to show you a commandment you probably never heard of. Give me Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. I'm going to show you a commandment that our people, our own pastors, our teachers don't teach us. Read. Numbers 15, 38. Because it's a lot of law, statutes, and commandments. Like our pastors, they just tell us it's just the Big 10. The Big 10. Worry about the Big 10. That's it. But it's way more law, statutes, and commandments in here. You think Moses only got 10 commandments when he came down from the mount? No, he was up there for 40 days and 40 nights. He's just going to get 10?
Bring it out.
That doesn't make sense. Read.
Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So right now, he's speaking unto the children of Israel. Now, hold on. Before we finish, I got to ask you a question. Hold on. Do you believe that you are an Israelite according to the Bible? Have you heard that before?
One more time.
Have you heard that you are an Israelite according to the Bible? So you heard that before, so you believe it. Can you show me your tribe?
Now, that's a good one.
So, I'm going to help. Yeah. You see?
Should be the first two, right? What the first two?
When you say,
maybe.
so it goes based off of your father. So the seed of your father. So what is your father? You believe he was Native American? So you saying that, then that means that you would be from the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
That's what you'll be. I'm from the tribe of Issachar. So my father, he was a Mexican, a so-called Mexican. So we're teaching our people who we are according to the Bible, and that we are the Israelites, and we're not blacks. You're not Native American, and I'm not Mexican.
Right.
So now when we read this again, it should feel different because he should personally be speaking to you. That's how you should take it. Read.
Right. Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So he's speaking to you, right? Read again.
speaking to the children of Israel, and bid them.
It said bid them. So bid is saying command them. Read.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
See these right here? It says fringes in the borders of your garments. But not just that. You said that you were so-called Native American. Wasn't your forefathers wearing these a long time ago? We were supposed to be wearing these forever. It never changed. The laws of God, they never changed. But we discontinued ourselves from our heritage.
Right.
That's the issue. Because you see right there, that's history. We didn't draw this or nothing. This is a real picture of our forefathers keeping the commandments of God. Read.
Throughout their generations.
You see how it said throughout their generations? Are we continually generating? So that means what? The commandments never stop. We were never supposed to stop wearing fringes.
Right.
Come on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of blue.
So on that fringe, you have to have a border of ribbon of blue.
Right.
It don't matter what color blue it is, just make sure it's blue. And it don't matter what color fringe it is, just make sure it's border blue. You can get them at Joann's, you can get them at Hobby Lobby, you can get them off Amazon, you can buy them anywhere. But why haven't we been taught to keep the laws of God?
Shalom, Most High Christ blessings. Officer Seth with IUIC Tulsa. Right now, we're asking you to subscribe. Stay connected to our YouTube channel. That way, you don't even have to search for it. You'll get the notification right then and right there. So subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected to all our content. Most High Christ bless.
Because instead of just the Big Ten, we know not to commit adultery, fornication. We know not to do all these things, but why do we continue to stay in our sin? Why do we continue to do these things? Why won't we come back to the laws of God?
Get out.
Because we just read, that's the solution to all our problems.
Right.
That's the solution to everything. Hold on, give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. I'm going to show you what else happened because we didn't keep the commandments of God.
Right.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So let's not forget that this is Moses talking to the Israelites. And he said that you shall go into Egypt again. So they already left Egypt in Deuteronomy. What they talking about right here? Jump to Exodus 20, verse 2. Let's see what he mean by Egypt. Do you have kids? You have a daughter, right? So if your daughter act up or she does something wrong and you warn her, what do you say? Do you say, you want to whoop it? You want pow-pow? That before you whoop her, right? So, all right, I'm going to show you the relation of what it's saying right here. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
It said that he brought us out of the land of Egypt. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Of bondage.
So bondage, what's another word for bondage? Slavery. So just like, now we're going to read it again. I want you to hit the correlation. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
It said, I will bring you into slavery again. Remember, we're reading warnings. This is a warning. This is prophecy that has foretaken already.
Right.
Read.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
What people been on cargo slave ships? It's been our people.
Right.
And not just the so-called blacks, but the Native Americans and Hispanics.
Right.
1492, Christopher Columbus, he did what? Sailed the ocean blue, right? They say he came there with hugs and kisses. Right? No, he came and raped our women, raped our children. He killed the Indian and so-called saved the man.
Right.
That's what they came down here and did. Hernán Cortez, that's what they did to our people. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
What won't we see again? Our homeland. Where do we come from? We come from Jerusalem.
Right.
That's where the children of Israel come from. That's our homeland. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your
He
enemies.
said you shall be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
Look right here. What's right here? Look right here. All that, wasn't we sold into our enemies?
Right.
Come on, Black Friday.
Right.
That was us. They was selling us. Christmas, we was the gifts.
Right.
All that, read.
For bondmen and bondwomen,
A slave man and slave woman, read.
and no man shall buy you.
No man can redeem us. The only person that can redeem us is Christ. And he's coming back with salvation, not for everybody, but only for us.
Right.
And we have to accept that. When we start to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, they were only meant for us. Read Psalms 147.
Big bro.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Psalm 147. Or is it 148? No, 147. I'm tripping. 19 and 20. So your daughter, right? You got rules and regulations for her to follow only, right? You want to give those same rules and regulations to just anybody. That's your sin. That's your child. So I'm going to make sure you move steadfast and correct. I'm not going to have you doing certain things because I want to protect you.
Right.
You're my child. So I'm going to do what I need to do to protect you. Right? Read.
Psalms 147 and verse 19.
Yeah.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
What?
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
So when it says Jacob, Jacob is the forefather of the children of Israel.
Right.
Jacob had his name changed to Israel back in Genesis 32, verse 28. So these laws, statutes, and commandments were for us. He showeth his word unto you and me. Read.
His statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
His statutes and judgments unto who?
Unto Israel.
Unto us. That's who he gave his law, statutes, and commandments to. He didn't get us to the so-called white man that had us in chains. Right. He didn't get us to the so-called white man that had our babies for gator bait. Right. He didn't give this to the so-called white man that was ripping the babies out of our mother's stomachs.
Right.
Read.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He has not dealt so with any other nation. He don't care about Edom. Right. He don't care about the Chinese. Right. He don't care about the Japanese, the Arabs, the people that had us in captivity.
That's right.
Because what's the two strongest holds that our people are in? Christianity and Islam.
Right.
Christianity is right here. That was given unto us. We started with that image over there, which is in Revelations 1, verse 14. You already know Christ is blood. We started with this. Then they gave us this. Why? 2 Corinthians 11. 2 Corinthians 11 and 4. Why did they give us this image right here? What you think? What you think? Why did they give us this image?
Well, it's always I want to say a gimmick, you know what I'm saying? It's a plan, yeah.
You know what you're saying is biblical. It's biblical. It's in Psalms 83, talking about they took crafty counsel. They took crafty counsel against God's people. Why? Read.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
Did they not come preach this Jesus unto us in 1492? That's not Christ. Read.
Whom we have not preached.
The Bible doesn't speak about a white Christ.
Right.
It speaks about the black Messiah from the tribe of Judah. Read.
Or if ye receive another spirit.
Now what other spirits came with them? Because our brothers and sisters ain't Christianity. Are you in Christianity?
I believe in God.
You believe in God though? Okay, for sure. Because some of us up here, we've been baptized and we've been through Christianity.
Right.
But men like us, they showed us the word of God.
Right.
These men in purple, they showed me who I was according to the Bible.
Right.
They showed me that I'm more than just a black, Hispanic, and Native American.
Right.
They showed me that I'm a child of God. And that we are gods on this earth. And we need to come back to keep God's commandments.
Right.
All right, read.
Or another gospel, which ye have not accepted.
It said another gospel. So Christianity, that's that other gospel. Islam, that's that other gospel. Like when I was talking about the spirit. Most of our men, they out here homosexuals, they effeminate, and then the woman doing what? She's masculine. The roles have reversed in the black community. Not just the black, the Hispanic and American communities as well. We got people in Pentecostal church. We got people that's Catholics. It's only our people that changing identity. No, they took and erased our identities.
Right.
They said, nah, you ain't Jew. You a nigga.
Right. Right.
Nah, you ain't Issachar. You a Mexican.
Right.
You an Aztec.
Right.
No, you ain't Gad. You're a Native American.
Right.
Because you were native to this land when we came and took it from you.
Right.
The Trail of Tears, we put you on it because, yeah, we can do that. That's exactly what they did. They took our identity from us. Read.
Ye might well bear with him.
He said what?
Ye might well bear with him.
That's why they took it. That's why they took this image from us. Because now we're sitting, we're comfortable. in how we're sitting right now. We're comfortable with this image. We're comfortable being broken, destroyed as a people. You gotta look at our communities. Do we own this? Do we own McDonald's? Do we own Wendy's, Popeyes, Walmart? Do we own any of the supplies that we need to go get our foods? Let me that Deuteronomy 20. No, just, Judah 5. Judah 5 and 20. Because our enemies, like you said, they plotted against the people of God.
Right.
Because they know what will happen if we don't keep God's commandments. Read.
Judith chapter 5 and verse 20.
Bring it up.
Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people,
If there be any error in the Israelites, right now when we read in a conversation amongst the other nations, plotting on the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
and they sin against their God.
Are we in sin right now? We sin against as a people. Are we in sin right now? We continue to sin day in, day out. Our people are in the midst of fornication. It was just a shooting yesterday. It was just a shooting yesterday in a family, in our community, in a Family Dollar. All the time, we had 6 murders back to back last week. Over and over. Shootings over and over. Only in our communities. Read.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
So now they know if we don't keep the laws of God, it will be our ruin. Now we can give them. Now we can take over. Because we have power with God. Only the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Arab Americans have power with God if we keep His commandments.
Right.
That's the only way. This is our power. Us wearing fringes, us stop eating pork, us keeping the Sabbath day, it's our power with God.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word,